About 2 years ago, our Director of Marketing and Business Development, John Masters, evolved this idea of having a fully collaborative AV and VC and audio conferencing room solution. And over the past 2 years, we've evolved those solutions into what is now our True Collaboration range. So the True Collaboration range incorporates presentation-only systems, video conferencing and audio conferencing systems, and the largest, for want of a better word, of the systems are these True Collaboration rooms, which include all the furniture, screens inside the table, and a fully integrated AV and VC system inside. We're in a 3-module True Collaboration room today. I'll show you a couple of things about how we've innovated around the user interface and the overall meeting space experience, incorporating content screens inside the table, and how we've really kind of tried to ensure that the user experience is really nice and slick. So if I want to make a video call to another True Collaboration room or True Collaboration video system or any other video conferencing solution, I'd simply tap onto my video call button, which immediately asks me to sit in the right kind of area of the table by these camera presets. So if I select my immersive preset or my wide angle preset, in this room I'll go for immersive, it makes sure that I'm sitting in the right position, ready for my video conference already, with the camera pointing directly at me, the camera being positioned just immediately above the screen so we have best eye contact with the people at the far end. Once I've selected that, I can go directly into my directory and select another room that I want to call, or dial from the dial pad. In our showcase facility here at Mark Lane, we have a True Collaboration 3-module room and a 2-module room next door. So next door I've got Jodie, who I can speak to on this video call. So I can share content with Jodie really easily just by tapping back to the presentation screen and selecting, for example, my resident PC here. All other sources of content are held underneath this table graphic as well, so it's very easy for the user to see what's inside the table and what's on the table as well. So if I connect up a laptop source, my laptop will appear in one of these cable cubby buttons here, which are represented on the table as well. So for me to be able to share my my PC over to Jodie at the far end, it's super simple. I can just tap on the arrow there, and off it goes over to the far end. The idea here really is that we take the content away from being on the main video screen and bring it back down into the table. That means I can have a really easy conversation with Jodie, looking her straight in the eye because I'm seeing her straight down the camera here, and I've got my content right in front of me, which we're both sharing at the same time. So one of the other great things about the user interface is it's very quick to be able to change camera preset. You can just tap on the camera button there and select, in this context, a presenting preset. That zooms the camera right into the far end of the room here, where we've got a large 75-inch interactive screen as well. So normally, very often when people are in a dual screen video environment, if they try and present next to their content, as I would be doing here, they'd actually be off camera, so the people at the far end video won't be able to see them at all. Whereas in this room, the camera zooms in nicely, just so Jodie at the far end can see me next to my content. I can discuss what it is that I'm dealing with in my presentation. So the far end video participants have just as good a presentation experience as the people who are actually in the room as well. So by actually having cables inside the table rather than connectors in the table, it means that users don't need to have the right kind of connector with them or the right cable with them in order to plug into the system. You can just pull a cable directly out of the table and plug it straight into your laptop, and the system then senses that laptop connection is ready, and you can just press it once, it goes solid green, and it's presented into the room. And then I can very quickly just share that to the far end, as I did with the arrow. And then just to get rid of your cable when you're done, it's just a simple case of pull it out and drop it straight back into the table. The system's unique really because it's a modular, scalable system that's really, really quick to deploy, and we can deploy it anywhere in the world. That's something which is breaking new ground really in the AV space, by ensuring that we have very, very firm room standards. We can repeat processes for our customers, ensure that they've got really, really reliable, serviceable systems that they can add to a remote management system and remote management and maintenance platform, which means that all of the rooms can be held together and can be monitored and ensure that they're kept up as much as possible. One of the innovative aspects of the True Collaboration range really is our methodology to room standardisation. We work with global customers to be able to bring together their IT teams, their AV teams, and their facilities and their corporate real estate teams, so that we broker agreement around the full room system as opposed to just the AV element that sits within the room. That's an area that we've worked very hard on with two of our key reference customers around what furniture should sit within the room, how our True Collaboration room best maps onto the CRE and FM priorities around things like lighting, circulation space around the table, acoustic control, the building management system as a whole, and how we bring the whole package basically to the customer, as opposed to just solving one problem and then leaving them to deal with the rest.